Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, everybody. Let's complete the revision sheet. Again, your portion is to study the revision sheet. Important. Okay, in the last video, I stopped at question number 15. Okay, which is rational, which is irrational. I want to see you if I want to ask in the form of MCQ question, how I can ask you, and also I'll send a photo from my preparation to you. Convert 0.055 kilometer to meter. If you remember, I give you the first equation in the last sheet. This is also a revision sheet. 0.033. From kilometer to meter, you will multiply by 1000, so the answer will be just 55. Of course, it will not be 6.5, from where I'll get 6. And of course, it will not be 59, from where I'll bring 59. Okay, so be alert. Convert 3 multiply 10 cubed meter into millimeter. So from meter to millimeter, you will multiply by 10 power 6, because from meter to centimeter multiply by 100. Multiply by 100 from meter to centimeter, then multiply by 10. So it will be multiplied by 10 power 3 plus 3 equals 6, and still 3. It will not, of course, from meter to millimeter will be just 3, and of course it will not only 30. Okay, so the answer is very clear. A car speed 36 kilometer per hour. This I give you this question and explain to you how we can answer it. Okay, you will change kilometer into meter and hour into second. You will get the answer 10. From where this 36 will change into 20? From where this 36 will change into 63? Okay, so take care. How many meter cubed in 0.2 kilometer cubed? Okay, also you will solve first and finally choose. I give you the same question in the last sheet. Convert an area of about 2 millimeter square into meter square. Okay, you will just multiply by negative power or divide. It's up to you. But here the answer is negative power. Of course, from millimeter square to meter square, the power will not be positive, of course. And of course, it will not be 2 power negative 3. From where I give it? Okay, I bring it. You understand me? Be alert. Okay, these problems are important. I love it. A force of 104 Newton. I give this problem to you and I explain to you how we can solve it. This is as a choice. Here f of x, I give you also this problem, and here you will just answer, substitute x by putting 2. So 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 2 equals 8. It will not be 18, it will not be 80. Okay, and here add p plus q. So 2 plus 4 equals 6, and 3 plus 5 equals 9. 3 plus 5 equals 8, sorry. So the first answer is the correct answer. And here f of x is 5 minus 4x. Find the range if the domain is 1, 0, 2. Substitute x by putting 1. So 5 minus 4 times 1 equals 4. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. And 5 minus 0 equals 5. So we have 1, 5, and 4 multiplied 2 equals 6, negative 6, and positive 1. So the answer will be negative 1, like this. Okay, I want to explain to you, if I ask in the form of MCQ, how I can give the answer or bring the answer. Here ABCD is a rectangle. Express the vector as you see here. AB is x, with DA is y. I want DC. DC is parallel to AB, so it will be positive x, as you see here. Okay, let me complete with you the sheet and then return to how I can ask in the form of MCQ question. Sorry. Now, question number 16. Simplify square root of fraction 4 over 25. That's to say I have to find the square root of 4 alone and the square root of 25 alone. Square root of 4 equal 2, square root of 25 equal 5. So it will be 2 over 5, or we can say positive negative 2 over 5. I think it's very easy. You have to find the square root for both the numerator and the denominator. Here multiplication, multiply two square roots, so we can make just one square root and take the numbers multiplied with each other. But here we have a fact: if you multiply square root by itself, you will get the number under the square root only, because it will be square root of 3 times 3 equal 9. So the square root of 9 is just 3. So directly, when I give you square root of 5 times the square root of 5, the answer will be 5. Square root of 1 million times the square root of 1 million, the answer will be 1 million. Like this. The answer will be 3. And here, 5 square root of 2 minus square root of 2. I said to you, we add and subtract only like irrational number. So here, consider yourself have 5x minus just 1x. Okay, I have square root of 2, square root of 2, but here 5 square root of 2, and here just 1 square root of 2. So I'll minus the whole number from the whole number. 5 minus 1 equal 4, and I'll write the square root of 2 just one time. Consider yourself, take it as a common factor. So the answer will be 5 minus 1 equal 4, and the square root is still as it is. Here multiplication, you will multiply the whole number together and the numbers under the square root together. So 3 times 4 equal 12, and 2 times 3 equals 6 under the square root, like this. I'll multiply 3 times 4 with square root of 2 times the square root of 3. So it will be 12 square root of 6. Now division. 9 square root of 11 divided by 3 square root of 11. We can write it as a fraction like this and cancel square root of 11 with the square root of 11. Okay, give you 1, and the 9 divided by 3 equals 3, like this. Addition, 4 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5. I have the same square root of 5. You can take it as a common factor. What's left? 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 square root of 5 equals 6 square root of 5, like this. I think it's easy. In question number 17, rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator, change the denominator into a rational number because it contains irrational number. Square root, I can't find its value. 14 over square root of 7, so I'll multiply by the denominator as it is. Multiply is by square root of 7 up and the square root of 7 down. That's to say I multiply by 1 identity, so I didn't change the value. Multiply by square root of 7 up and down. So down, square root of 7 times the square root of 7, like square root of 3 times the square root of 3. I find the answer, the number under the square root only. So here it will give me 7 down. So by this way, I change the denominator into rational number. I rationalize the denominator. What about up? 14 times the square root of 7. No problem to find the square root in the numerator. But let's simplify the fraction. 14 divided 7 equal 2 up and the square root of 7 up. To rationalize this kind of fraction, 7 over 3 minus square root of 2, you will multiply by 3 plus square root of 2 both up and down, like this. Down brackets multiply, brackets 1 negative and 1 positive, so I depend upon the fact that I'll take the first square minus the second square. So I'll take 3 square minus square root square. 3 square is 9, square root square of 2 square root of 2 times square root of 2 equal 2. So 9 minus 2 equals 7. By this way, I rationalize the denominator. What about up numerator? 7 multiply open brackets 3 plus square root of 2. So 7 multiply 3 and the 7 multiply square root of 2. I said to you when I explain this lesson, don't distribute, okay? Rationalize the denominator, collect the numbers in the beginning, and finally start to distribute. Because as you see here, we have 7 up and 7 down. So we can cancel them with each other. Give me 1. And what's left? 3 plus square root of 2. Clear? Equation number 18, simplify. Simplify. Before you start to simplify a fraction, you have to factorize it first. You have x squared plus x over x plus 1. So I'll factorize the numerator. I'll take x as a common factor, open brackets, x squared divided by x equal x plus x divided by x equal 1. Please don't forget to write this one, please. And I have down x plus 1. So I have 2 brackets up and down. Teacher, there is no brackets here. No problem to put them between brackets, okay? And cancel x plus 1 up and x plus 1 down. So the answer is just x. Also here, I want to simplify 3x plus 12 over 2x plus 8. I'll factorize the numerator, then factorize the denominator. To factorize the numerator, I'll take 3 as a common factor, open brackets, 3x divided by 3 equal x, 12 divided by 3 equal 4. And I'll take 2 as a common factor down, so 2x divided by 2 equal x, and 8 divided by 2 equal 4. I have the same brackets up and down, cancel them with each other, so the answer is 3 over 2. I have x plus 1 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. So the numerator is still the same, x plus 1, and factorize the denominator. X squared will be x times x. I have 2 positive, comes from positive times positive or negative times negative. But the middle term is positive, so I'll use positive sign in both brackets. 2 comes from 2 times 1, and the sum is 3. So we have brackets x plus 1 and another brackets x plus 2. Cancel the same brackets with each other, give you 1. And what's left? Attention, you have 1 up and x plus 2 down. What's left? X plus 2 down in the denominator. So you have to put 1 in the numerator. Don't forget this. Okay, this is question number 17. Let's go number 18 or 17, 18. Now question number 19. Question number 19 expressed as single fraction. Attention, girls, I said single fraction, so don't clear the denominator. Don't clear the denominator, but what you have to do, cross multiplication like this. Okay, x over 3 plus x plus 1 over 2. Make cross multiplication like this. The denominator will be 6 and x multiply 2, then 3 multiply open brackets x plus 1. Distribute the 3. Now collect the like terms. X's, we have 5x plus 3 over 6. Billah alaykum, don't simplify 3 with 6 because you have addition. You can simplify only in multiplication. Okay. And also I am still in the question right as single fraction. So I'll not clear the denominator, I'll make cross multiplication. Like this, down 3 times 4, and here 4 over open brackets x minus 1. Plus 3 open brackets x plus 2. And collect the like terms. You have 7x plus 2 over 12. Teacher, I keep it like this? Yes, because it's already in the simplest form. I can take any common factor up. I can simplify anything up and down because it's addition. Also expressed as a single fraction. Here we have numbers, but here we have x. The same idea. I'll make cross multiplication, but take care down. 2 times 3 equals 6, but x times x equal x square. X times x equal x square. X times x equal x square. Take care. And up 1 multiply 3x plus 2 multiply 2x multiply 1. 3x plus 2x equal 5x. And down 2 multiply 3 equals 6, x square. I'll cancel x with 1x down. So the answer is 5 over 6x. Okay? And also here, I want single fraction. So I'll not clear the denominator. I'll multiply down. X multiply brackets x minus 3. And keep it till finish your work. Maybe you can simplify something with another. Up 1 multiply x minus 3 plus x times x equal x square. Okay, what I have up, I have x minus 3 plus x square. Just arrange them. X square plus x minus 3, okay, over x times x minus 3. There is nothing I can do more because x square plus x minus 3, I cannot factorize it directly, but it need to use the special rules. You can keep it like this. Okay, this is question number 20. Now question number 21. Again, your portion for the exam is this worksheet. So study this worksheet carefully. I solve it with you. I send a copy without answer. I send a copy with answer. And also I explain to you how I can ask in the form of MCQ question. And I'll complete with you. Okay. Now question number 21. Simplify. It's multiplication. So multiply upper together and down together, but before you multiply, you have to factorize in the beginning. Here, I'll take a common factor from the denominator, 3. So we have x plus 1 over 2. We have here x plus 1 over 3. You can cancel 3 with 3. And what's left up? X plus 1 times x plus 1 over 2. Keep it like this. Teacher, I have to expand it, multiply it? No. It's allowed to you to keep the answer in the form of factors. No problem. Also here we have 1 over x, x over 3 multiply 2 over x. We can cancel x with x oblique like this because it's multiplication, because actually up will be 2x over 3x. So we can cancel x with x and the answer will be 2 over 3. Okay, letter C, division. So keep it, change flip. X minus 3 over x plus 4 multiply x plus 4 up, x minus 3 down. Okay, so keep it, change flip. You can take a common factor. Where is C? I'm sorry, this is C. Okay, you can cancel x minus 3 over x minus 3 give you 1. X plus 4 with x plus 4 give you 1. Don't write, the answer is 0. Okay, so the answer is 1. I love all these problems, very easy problems يا بنات, and your portion is to study the worksheet. Here letter D, it's also division, so keep it, change flip and start to factorize as you can. Here 2x plus 6, I factorize it, take a common factor 2, open brackets x plus 3, keep a change and flip, take x plus 6 up and x plus 3 down. Okay, now we can cancel oblique because it's multiplication. X plus 3 with x plus 3, x plus 6 with x plus 6, so the final answer is 2. Equation number 22, we have function. If the function is 2x plus 1, find the 3f of x. Very, very, very easy. This is f of x. I will multiply it by 3. Is it difficult? I think it is not difficult. Okay, so the answer will be like this. 3, okay, f of x. So this is the 3. Where is the f of x? 2x plus 1. Put it between brackets and distribute the 3 by the 2x equal 6x by the 1 equal 3. Not more. Very easy, very easy. I think it is a very easy worksheet, and this worksheet is your study portion. Okay. Question number 23. In question number 23, state which values, if any, must be excluded from the domain. Billah alaykum, remember with me. Okay, here none, because I don't have fraction, so nothing. I can remove it from 5x minus 1. I can substitute x by putting any number as you like, so nothing can be excluded. So 5x minus 1, none. But here we have fraction, so I'll take the denominator, make it equal 0. Why? Because it is not suitable to find the answer something over 0. It has no solution. Okay, so my aim is to not put anything in the denominator, make the denominator equal 0. So which thing make the denominator equal 0? To get it, put x minus 1 equals 0. So the answer after solving the equation give you x equal negative 1. So exclude x equal negative 1. You can substitute x by any number except negative 1. And also here, you will take the denominator, make it equal 0. So x minus 4 equals 0, x equal 4. So 4 positive is excluded from the domain, because my aim is to not make the denominator equal 0. Denominator equal 0 has no meaning in math. Let's return again to convert 30,000 cubic centimeter into liter. Very easy. In 1 liter equal 1,000 cubic centimeter, so divided by 1,000 like this, equal 30 liters. Volume equal mass over density. MashaAllah, I give you the rule. Volume equal mass over density. Mass equal 0.99 kilogram and the density equal 11 gram per cubic centimeter. Billah, take care. Here the mass in kilogram, but here he give it cubic centimeters. So the volume in cubic centimeter equal what? In the beginning, I want to change from kilo here kilogram and here gram. I'm sorry, here kilogram and here gram. So I have to change the kilogram into gram to get the volume per cubic centimeter. So here I make highlight over kilogram and the gram. Change the kilogram into gram, multiply by 1,000, so it will be 990. Now, the volume equal mass over density, so 990 over 11 equal 90. Return again to simplify. I'll factorize the numerator, factorize the denominator, and start to simplify finally. Factorize the numerator, it will be 2 brackets, x plus 3 and x minus 2. And the when it's a square difference, so x minus 3 times x plus 3, like this. Cancel x plus 3 with x plus 3. What's left? X minus 2 over x minus 3. And also here simplify. You have 2 brackets with the same numbers, but one positive and one negative. So it will be the first square minus the second square. So it will be 1 square minus square root of 2 square. So 1 square is 1. Square root of 3 square equal just 3. 1 minus 3 equal negative 2. Equation number 27, solve the equation. You can make cross multiplication, so x times x equal x square equal 25. So just 1x equal square root of 25, it will be positive 5 or negative 5. Or you can multiply both sides by x. Here, x over 3 equals 7. You can multiply by 3. here and there, both sides, or make cross multiplication. It's up to you. So as you see here, x equal 21, not more. In question number 28, another vector, and I explain to you how we can get the vector. Okay, just add. Find the magnitude. After you get the column vector, the magnitude will be square root of x and plus y. As you know, x up will y down, like this. So after I get 3, 5, magnitude is square root of 3 square plus 5 square, not more. Okay, and here in such kind of problem, how I can find the column vector by this way. I complete my drawing to get a column vector is y up and x up and y down. So I have to find the value of x and find the value of y. Y comes from tan 30 and x comes from, y comes from sine 30 and x comes from cosine 30, by this way. And x is positive to the right, y is positive up. But here I have x negative and y up positive, so I have to write x negative and y positive. Here both x and y are positive. Okay. In question number 30, we have cubed measure 1, 2, 3. I'll multiply them with each other to find the volume. But here the volume will be cubic meter. He asked me to find the volume in cubic centimeter. How I can change it from cubic meter to cubic centimeter? Multiply by 100 times 100 times 100. So it will be 6 times million or 6 times x power 6. Okay. How I can ask it as multiple choice MCQ question. Sorry. Like this. We stopped here. Okay, simplify square root 49 over square root of 100. As a choice, I'll give you choice. So it will be square root of 49 equals 7 and square root of 100 equals 10. Simplify, as I said to you, factorize first and start to simplify. You will get it x. I give you the same problem, but here in the form of multiple choice. As you see here, I'll send a copy from this to you also. Okay. And also here, which is rational, 2 over 3. Okay. Study this worksheet carefully. This is your portion. Thank you. Best wishes.